Well, guys, they're all gone. There's no set. There's no reptiles in this room. There's no reptiles in this house. But there's a reason for that. It's actually because finally everything is moved up into this reptile building. So let's take a couple seconds and check out what I've been up to for these past couple of weeks. Now this place is absolutely amazing, and I know what you guys are thinking. It's gonna be, Dakota, it looks like you're in an attic. What's the big thing? It took you 2 weeks to move into an attic? What's going on here? And I'll talk to you guys a little about that and explain to you why this place is so absolutely special. But first, let's take a little tour and show you guys what old Dakota's been up to. First step into making this dream come alive is going to be moving the giant enclosures. These enclosures, to be specific. And if you guys remember, that bad boy right there used to be flipped over here. I used to have not much space and there was not this hallway. First was I moved these guys about a foot over. Step on the list was moving some animals. I had to make some rearrangements. If you guys remember, the tegus used to be there and over there, and they're not anymore. So I wanted to utilize one of these 6x4s, and this is currently where the tegus are right now, which meant Lilith had to move. Lilith is actually temporarily in this 5x5. She's actually going out on a breeding load with my good buddy Joe Castellan. We'll be doing a joint breeding project, hopefully getting some eggs from her, and then she'll have some more room, which means we can move these quinces over into the 5x5 and make the Project Jungle that I've been talking about a couple months back. BIMPSON didn't go anywhere. BIMPSON's enclosure will never go anywhere. The amount of weight that this enclosure holds with not only this big lug, but all the substrate and the sheer size that it is, this is not gonna move anywhere. I'm just gonna have to work around this enclosure when I was doing stuff. Something I'm very excited about is the tokay and day gecko shelf. So these are two shelves. Oh, sorry, my hand has nerve damage due to a BIMPSON bite. If you guys haven't seen, I'll put the video right there. So extending it in any way, shape, or form causes me severe pain. However, the fact of the matter is we were able to move all of the tokays and day geckos. So all of our projects, we got the oddball granite, reduced pattern, platinum, super red, all of that is in this one nice spot where I can take care of them and utilize them with the heat and just ambient husbandry that is up in this reptile building. It's the biggest pain in the butt of the entire venture. We've got the standing eye, Toad, Viv the red tail, and then of course the reptile set, which I'll be doing somewhat like this. I made myself a little cubicle. This is absolutely the hardest part of the build, moving the Zen habitats and the PVC cages up here. I actually didn't end up dismantling them. I just used sheer strength and spite in order to get them up here. Luckily, Renee helped me with the two big boys, the 6x2x2 and the 4x2x4, which were absolutely the most pain in the butt to get up to this reptile building. And last but certainly not least, we've got some boys that you might not know about, and I won't really talk about too much. This is my jungle carpet gal and my blue-tongued skink. They were actually out in my living room just as little display pets because I have no room for them on the channel to talk about them. However, they are up here now. They are doing great. I think the jungle carpet will actually go out on a breeding loan next season to one of my buddies, and the blue-tongued skink will just stay here because it's just a wild-caught, random pet store skink. I don't think anyone wants to breed it. At this point, I know what you guys must be asking yourselves, and that's gonna be, Dakota, why? Why would you do this? What is the actual point of doing any of this? It's gonna be for two big reasons. Number one, listen. Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear, do you hear it? Do you guys hear not screaming birds squawking and blopping and all of that good stuff that comes with it? Do you guys hear the dog screaming and barking and getting into stuff? No, you don't. It's silent. You hear some crickets, and that's about it. Absolutely fantastic. The sound, man. There's no more background noise of other animals. It's just me in here with my reptiles. The most obnoxious noise you guys are probably gonna hear is one of the tegus or monitor lizards trying to get out of the enclosure because they're hungry and it's feeding day. Other than that, you will not hear any more screaming, squawking, anything like that. It's pretty cool. It's gonna make videos a lot more, just a little bit more professional in my opinion. The biggest reason I ended up doing this big renovation is it's a secluded area. It's a way away from home. I can come up here and I can just focus on the content and the reptiles. It's a place to just get out of there. I don't have to worry about the birds squawking, the puppies, anything like that. I have all of my techs and tools, my chargers are all in one area. I don't have to go into another room to charge something because I don't have enough outlets in my house to plug lights and everything. This place is the perfect place to do everything. Is it as aesthetically pleasing as the old place? Probably not. I mean, let's be honest, it does look like an attic. I'm gonna get flooded with attic comments in this comment section as soon as this video is over. The truth of the matter is, back in 2019 or 2020, something like that, when I actually built this building, I ran out of money to finish the entire upstairs. We have all the bones and all the necessities to make this a functional building. We just don't have the aesthetics, and with this being now a temporary place with me moving here in about a year or two, whenever the economy decides to chill out and the housing market goes back to normal, I won't be in this building anymore, so I really don't see a point in spending another $20,000, $30,000 making it look aesthetically pleasing. Today the building works. It does what I need it to do. You'll have to deal with corn puff walls for a minute. I apologize, I guess. Some of you guys might be thinking to yourself, Dakota, it looks like you have a lot of reptiles up here, but you seem to be missing. You're looking to be about 40 to 50 animals short, and I am short, and there's a reason for that. To be completely honest with you guys, we still do have some animals in the house, and that's going to be the New Caledonian species. Pardon the mess, you know, one hand. All of our New Caledonian geckos, including our crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, chihuahuas, are all still in this room, including all... This is why we moved to the building. Then also our cave geckos are all still here. The plan for these guys is once winter comes and the temperatures cool down a little bit in that building, we'll be putting all these guys upstairs for overwinter. Then as soon as it starts heating up again to the fact that we don't need to use the space heaters that'll make that building run $600 to $700 a month, we can move them downstairs and have the lower section and the upper section be utilized as a complete reptile building. Two more announcements before we wrap this bad boy up is going to be, number one, could you please go follow me on Instagram? I got a goal set in mind, 10,000 followers by the end of 2022. We'll be posting daily on Instagram. There's a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. There'll be funny reels, things of that nature. It's a good place to be. We'll be doing a t-shirt giveaway at 10,000 followers on Instagram, doing an Instagram live, so make sure you go check that out. Number two, peep the Patreon. Patreon, I just added a couple more tiers. I revamped a couple of tiers as well, so there's a couple more goodies for you guys that if you're interested, support me over on Patreon. It's a great place to be. You can help old Dakota with his finger problem and all the medications that I had to get in order to get it going. There's no doctor bills because I am afraid of doctors and don't have insurance, so I had to do it myself, which turns out is also kind of costly. Well folks, here we are again, the end of the video. Let me know in the comments section what you think about this new building and how much you dislike it and wish I didn't waste all my time doing it. Yeah, I'm really excited to be back. I know always, folks, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to follow us over here at DVCB Exotics. I will see you next time, but until then, goodbye. Bye.